and welcome to Jimmy Kimmel Live. I'm your guest host tonight, Iliza Shlesinger. And I'm so excited for this because I didn't have to wear Spanx or shoes. Do not pan down. With the world in crisis and science being questioned in a violently divided country, I jumped at the chance to say something that potentially ends my career. Having said that, let's talk about cancel culture. Please don't cancel me. When the internet first started, it was a whimsical way to chat with your friends, send your life savings to a Nigerian prince, and LimeWire entire Third Eye Blind albums. It came to your house on a CD, and it was enjoyed sparingly. But then came Twitter, and things got messy. People got messy. At first, we were excited. We were like, oh, wow, I can tell Quiznos they suck while I'm on the toilet? What alien technology is this? And we began to publicly post whatever we thought, whenever we thought it. A 700-tweet thread about which Del Taco sauce is the worst? Go for it. Some dick is kicking your seat on a Delta flight to Houston? The world must know about this injustice. That dress is black and blue, you idiots. Tweet! Oh no, she brought up the dress. Yeah. It all seemed like a good idea at the time, but so did having the words juicy spelled out on all of our butts, right? Remember the early 2000s? Yeah. And as Twitter got bigger, it became a place for serious conversations about our culture. Unfortunately, many of us put as much thoughts into our tweets about social justice issues as we did those Quiznos toilet tweets. And those thoughts are now coming back to cancel us. What most of us didn't realize was that by posting every one of our thoughts on a whim, we were permanently linking our names to ideas that should have been taken as seriously as bathroom graffiti. And with everyone being so connected and compounded by the fact that we're all stuck at home and angry, when something happens, there's peer pressure to comment on it right away. We're expected to have these fully formed, omniscient, bulletproof, unassailable hot takes on every topic in real time at all times that will stand the test of time. Or just like do a weird TikTok dance. Savage. And as a result, no one takes a minute to gather facts, ask questions, or wait 24 hours for a story to develop. We just jump in, trying to say something profound based on very little information. You guys, meaningful statements take time to craft. That's one small step for man, took days to come up with. And it still left out women. We're all at the mercy of the petulant internet mob's demands. Tell us your opinion now so we may screen grab it and ruin you for it as soon as anything good happens in your life. And that's where we get into trouble, because stupid thoughts don't age well. And we are all guilty of this. We have all tweeted stuff that felt fine at the time, but we wouldn't tweet it now. Like this. Man, that pedophile island seems amazing. Hashtag private plane life. Right? And today it's like, how could we have known back then that private planes were so bad for the environment? And because the first rule of the internet mob is you're not allowed to change, you're tied to your dumb thoughts for all of eternity. Because the internet doesn't care that you've grown, expanded your mind, or have a more complex understanding of life, and that you haven't had a juicy brand butt since 2010. The internet only remembers you as you were. It's like talking to your parents. They always remember you at your worst, and you can't change. You're like, Mom, I paid off my student loans and I bought a house. I remember when you left fish sticks under your bed for 6 months. Okay, Mom, well, I was 15 and that was over 2 decades ago. We had to move out for a week because of the smell. Well, I'm really responsible now and I'm in an HOA, had a hard time selling it because people thought someone died in your room. But here's what I'll say to the internet. Internet, people should be allowed to evolve and not have their career ended by something they drunkenly tweeted in an Uber X after a Fall Out Boy concert in 2015, hypothetically. And look, there are people who actually want to hurt others, and they have a pattern of saying horrible things and using social media to spread hate. So yes, roast those people. Roast them over the open flames of social judgment. Roast them. Roast them right out of the Oval Office. That's my only president joke. Hey, red states. But the rest of us are constantly learning new things about the issues other people face. Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, feminism, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, xenophobia, people who are in long committed relationships with their furniture. Most people like to think that what they know is good enough and that most people probably feel the same way as them. It's what stand-up comics count on. But we need to chill with canceling everyone because soon there will be no one. I think we should support people who change their opinion for the right reasons because it means they cared enough to read a book or to talk to a person who's different from them, and they're trying to do better. But like low-key, if you used to think climate change wasn't real and now you do, like I still don't want to hang out with you. The truth is, we should all be working every day to learn and evolve as much as we can. So remember, it's not your fault that you grew up not knowing something, but it is your fault if you don't continue to try and learn anything. But Since we are so obsessed with canceling and I want to fit in, I thought I'd wedge my own personal agenda into a late night monologue. So, these are some of the things that I would love to cancel. This is Cancel Corner! So here's a new one that I'm already sick of. Designer masks. It's medical equipment, not a handbag. I don't want to live in a world where Yeezy has a winter collection of N95s. He needs to focus on the presidency. The automated message lady voice that says, leave a message when you are done, hang up. Oh, cool, thanks for that, because I've just been drop kicking the phone into traffic. Or press 1 for more options. What options? Sending a fax? Moreover, who's finishing their message and is like, all right, Jimmy, call me later, bye. What happens now? I really miss that in-studio laughter. The opening paragraph of any website's top 10 list. No one reads you. They go right to the list. It never has info you need.
It's no secret that Los Angeles is home to some killer tacos, but if we didn't make this list, you'd probably never eat again.
Next up, the hard seltzer race. Too many contenders. I said it. We saw this gold rush with the flavored water game and the hard cider game. I didn't realize that adding vodka to a LaCroix was brain surgery. A canned soda liquor is that uncanny valley of flavor. And then you rationalize like, well, it's only 2 calories and it's here. And it reminds me of grapefruit, so. Should be 3 drinks when it comes to vodka. Vodka soda, a vodka, and a vodka with vodka. Vodka, vodka. What else needs to go? Netflix suggestions. Forgive me for this, my overlord. These suggestions are always offensive, never flattering. Netflix is the only company that will look at their customers and be like, hey, loser, you like rom-coms? Here's a doc about child molesters and a show about eating cake. Live ugly, die hard. Eating out at restaurants. I fully back supporting local restaurants, but just maybe stick to takeout right now? Because this image is unsettling. How can you act like everything is normal when your waiter is dressed like a nuclear welder? What's a nuclear welder? That. The only difference is welders have health insurance. This guy's dressed for combat in a slaughterhouse apron, and you're in like a fun tank top ordering vegan steak bites. Also, men in tank tops? Ew, okay. This one's evergreen. Men who had a daughter and only then realized they shouldn't be horrible to women. What an epiphany. That's like saying, well, it wasn't until I was hit by a car that I realized you shouldn't hit people with your car. Hope you're writing all these fire observations down in a journal somewhere, gentlemen. Losing Instagram followers because you post about Black Lives Matter. Nope. You do not get to cancel me. You followed me for a reason. That's right. Come for the endless live stream of my dog's mouth and stay for the late in life wokeness. I've always been woke, though. Last but not least, I think we should cancel coronavirus. Has anyone tried that? If only there were some sort of, I don't know, barrier, some sort of mouth barrier, a wall, a mouth wall. Build a mouth wall. It's something that each person could put up to limit the germs coming in and out of their mouths. Oh, if only there were a way to stop this totally preventable disease from spreading. Please wear a mask. We do not have to live like this. Wear a mask so the next time I guest host, I can do it from Jimmy's stage instead of, what is this even, like a haunted condo? Okay, so are we together on this? Cancel coronavirus? No? Because it came from a woman? Okay, well, I tried. God bless America. Please, let's get through this.